Alright, so we got 5 signs we got 5 signs for that. Why did we get 5 signs for that? Okay. So, before we were having an issue with horrible dancing leg wobbling. Let's use duct tape to fix that. See how well that goes. Needs more struts.
Yeah, but what are you engaging? This thing? My freaking droids have a mind of their own.
Isn't that the definition of droid? Just everywhere. Put them everywhere. And these are fancy. I spent science on these, so let's use them. Yeah, that's close enough. Oops. Aren't you a doctor? You should have plenty of science to spend. Dr. Acula. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay. Nothing to see here.
Oh, I can't hit that. It's way too close.
Okay, see, look, it's fine. This little wobble's normal. No, wobble's normal. These spaceships need to have a little give. See, look how much more stable that is. Oh, no more dancing. That's nice. I can't see the webcam. Cat's there.
By the way, that...
When I get some time, I'm gonna make up a soundtrack. I'll start tilting a little bit. I don't think this is gonna get me into orbit as fast as I want. He's already at half, and I want to be in a stable orbit before I ever have to use this last engine. So I may need to add another stage on top.
We'd have to go to your...
I should be tilting more. I think. Boop, boop, boop. I'm actually going really fast, so I'm going to tilt a lot more.
Actually, that is not true at all. We do not only live once. We've lived hundreds of times. I've died several times. No.
Yeah, see, I am not privy to ideal ascent at the moment. I'm still learning, and that's part of my problem, is that by the time I get up into space, I've got no fuel left. And wow. Look at all that fuel I wasted. Okay, so this is... You know what? Let's just keep going. 420 YOLO swag, never stop burning every day. Uh-oh, I stopped burning. Okay, so we got our apoapsis up to a whopping 387,000 meters. It's a little bit more than we needed. Let's straighten that out a little bit. I mean, you know, that's fine.
This thing has like no shielding whatsoever. It just tore right through it.
Airplane. That's an airplane, not the rocket, by the way. I live near an airport. Uh-oh. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to burn right now. Okay, now it's close enough.
I had to complete this mission in 4 hours. How will I ever accomplish this task?
So as if you privy to the game can riddle me this.
Oh, that thing was so bad.
I always have problems estimating how much I'm gonna burn without turning my engine on and getting this to fill in automatically. Is there some trick that I don't understand? Because I understand you're supposed to like burn half before and half after, but then I don't know how much that is until I throttle my engine up just to get that to fill itself in, and then I waste fuel doing that. I don't know if there's some kind of trick, or am I supposed to like have a TI 80,000 next to my desk to calculate that for me? Okay, so I'm doing it right anyways. Okay, so technically we're in orbit, and I only used a little bit of fuel. We might be able to get to the Mun like this. And I keep forgetting you can just press X to automatically kill the engine. And I recently learned, which this makes a lot of sense, if you're burning around Kerbal, it takes a lot more fuel than it does burning in space, because there's not as much gravity tugging on you. So if I can just find a good Mun encounter.
Alright, well that was fast. Everybody return base.
Which I'm still learning how to, whoops. I need a new mouse. Oh no, where am I? No, come back. See, okay. I understand, I can set this as a target. And then this happens, but I have no idea what this means. I've turned the universe into a Pokeball. Descending node, ascending node. But, like, I don't know how to interpret this.
Click on the little 3 bars.
Click on Mun and
if you're looking at the right side where if you're
set
done
target.
with combat, you can go up to the little 3 bars over under overview and load default and go to loot. Oh, I guess they taught you guys that in the tutorial. I did not. That is something new since I played.
Whoops.
Yes.
So what happens if I point it this way? I just want to see what happens. Oh. Look at that. Oh, that's very helpful, thank you. Azard and synthetic method. Okay. So yeah, I've got the little closest approach. Target position at closest approach. That's not what I want. So if I move it over here, I'm starting to get my Mun encounter over here. So I learned that I can actually
My Subaru's...
Yeah, that's not too
Okay,
bad.
what ship... The ship
675, that's really good.
On the bottom, it'll...
Or
from the plus
maybe
to the
it's not really
minus,
good. I just thought lower numbers are better. Beep.
You can set full speed ahead.
Beep.
5 meters per second?
Whoop.
Okay. I'm at 357 and I'm using an afterburner.
So I found out that you can burn here to get your orbit out farther, but then you can actually burn out here to make it better. And I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about, because I'm saying it in silly terms.
Trip power.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Where's my blue thing? Here's my blue thing. So I'm actually gonna target there.
What's my drone range?
Oops.
Because those are like 50, 60k away from me?
Stop trying to set Minmus as a target.
I am Mentum. If you go look at the people who gave you money under your wallet.
Whoop.
I already added you as a contact, so you should have said...
Ah, that was a little late. Oh well. Yeah, I just realized that my return thingy is really, really wide. Oh well. So if I were to just not try to land on the mun, if I just kept letting myself go, if this green ring was actually touching Kerbin, I would just automatically swing back around and hit Kerbin again without having to burn any additional fuel. But, you know, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Okay, I'm going to close that. Whoa. Okay, so I actually didn't keep track of how much fuel I burned there, but at this point I only need to burn a tiny bit. If I start burning my engine, whoops. If I burn my engines like over here, there's a lot less of Kerbin's gravity interfering with my trajectory, so I don't have to burn a whole lot of fuel to gain a lot of velocity. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible for me to correct the return trajectory in such a way that I'd be able to just swing right back into Kerbin. But that's okay, because we're going to land on the mun anyways, and we're probably not going to get back, because I'm probably going to crash. Burp. Yeah, see, look at all this. Look at that sciencey picture. So in this picture, the spacecraft will fly around here and it will start being influenced by the moon's gravity. Then it'll take a little trip around the mun, and I think that's what's happening in that picture anyways. And then it'll eventually smack back into Kerbin at high velocity. For free. I'm just gonna switch over here, and I lost my chat box, it's gone forever now. There it is. So I assume a suicide burn means I wait until my butt is practically touching the surface before I just hit the throttle as hard as I can, which sounds awful. It sounds like a heart attack waiting to happen.
I think Josh is back, but he's typing, and I can hear the clicker clapping. Too bad.
What was I doing? Oh, that's right.
She said no.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Traveling, or...
1.
I think it's traveling.
I'm lagging. Oh, there it goes.
Navigation, yeah.
Okay, close enough. Okay, oh, I got really close. Alright, so I hit X to automatically shut off my engine instead of trying to hold control and hope for the best. So if I were to just pass by the mun at this point, this pink trajectory would be where I would end up. And I would not be able to just hit Kerbal for free. I'd have to burn some more. But I don't really care about that right now. I just care about getting to the mun. You got a master's in astrophysics so you could play Kerbal Space Program? Bloop. That sounds awesome.
Ooh. Oh, that's not great.
Come on, go a little faster.
Something that looks like it's really great.
Let's plant some more flags on the mun. It does not have enough flags.
I will destroy you, ancient solar harvester.
Whoop. I'm not an astrophysicist, but I did play a video game. I forgot to align myself with the next maneuver node. Whoops. I've played this a few times, but the mun is the landing on the mun's the farthest I've gotten so far. I have not gotten to mid-miss yet. Whoops, that will be the next. Am I gonna end up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard mid-miss is much easier, but I didn't really understand why because it's so much farther away. But I think it's.
It doesn't always. Sometimes.
Because I always thought, you know, it's so much farther away. That means I'm gonna have to burn more crap to get there. But apparently, it is easier to land on. And that's going to be our next mission. So if it's really that much easier, I shouldn't have any issues. Whoa. Okay.
The banana hammock.
Bloop. Boop. Okay. How do I want to do this? Probably, I'll just do it the lazy way. Like that.
This thing is so large, it's impossible not to hit.
There we go. Uh-oh, too fast. I need to find... I'm sure it's just on the other side of the ball, but I need to find the targeting thing. Yeah, there it is. I just realized I forgot to put any RCS thingies on my ship. Oh well. Now, here's one mistake that I often make. I will put the gears up too far on my ship because maybe I decided at the last minute to add another fuel tank. And then when I put my gears down, they don't touch the ground. These will touch the ground. Excellent. Mistake number 1 avoided. Turn my lights on.
I've almost got home.
Let's just turn one light on.
Know that as a gallant, you're going to be armor tanking, not shield tanking.
There we go. Let's look at my surface of the mun. Blah blah blah. I don't need that.
That's true. You can learn to do that.
Sure, keep that.
But Galante ships will get bonuses.
I'll
to
keep
your
that.
ranks in,
I'm a little disappointed that
some
transmitting
Galante ships will
science
give you
means
bonuses
it's
to
worth
your ranks
so
in-
much less, but
in
I guess it kind
that
of makes
ship
sense.
type to
But I want to transmit it,
your
because then
armor
I'll only get like
repairs
20%.
stuff, and to your bonus
I'll only
armor.
get 20 science. Well, I'm probably never going to get back, so I guess I'll transmit it. Which, I said keep data, but I don't think it's there anymore, because I'm bad at this game. And I have solar panels, so I can do as much as I want.
Man, I remember when contaminated nanites were worth something. Now only
Yeah.
tripping power is worth something.
I remember back in my day, you had to work for an ISK. And 5 ISK would get you a ride on the bus, and you get to the movie theater, and you'd still have enough change for some popcorn. That's only worth 5. Yeah, sure, we'll transmit that. Why not? Yay. And our charge will slowly go back up. So you have the lights on for no reason. Okay.
Yep, there's all the fight.
Oh good, I didn't miss my node. Let's speed up time so that I do miss it. Oh boy, I've got theoretical physicists fighting in my chat now. This is gonna get ugly. 25-second burn? Really? That doesn't sound right. Oh well. I was right. It wasn't.
Oh, jeez, you guys hit a lot harder. There goes my shielding.
Boop.
Oh, there he is. Angel Heavy.
I always do this. I always end up near this big crack thing. See, look.
You'd be hitting that.
Spoiler alert, he's not just visiting.
Bam.
But I accidentally cleaned up
Tons of
that
damage.
spaceship without realizing it, so he's actually not there anymore.
No, like, really, really good damage.
There was a guy there.
350 every hit. Oh, armor, repair.
I'm gonna let me fall for a little bit. Where am I? There I am. Fall faster. Whee!
Oh, yeah, some of these things have bounties on them. No, I'm killing NPCs. But when they have bounties on them, it makes it really, really worth it to do a mission. Like, this has a bounty of 138,000. And this is a bounty of 40,000.
Okay, so I'm pretty much staying in line with the surface, as far as I can tell.
Caesar right there. We killed a Caesar. F2.
Yeah. Uh-oh, too fast.
That would have been very bad. You have the safety
Get back
on
over
though,
there.
so you're good.
Get
That's why
back
there's
over
a
there,
safety.
you. Vector. No, not that way. That way.
No, no, I don't think I do.
Whoops, you're right. You said 14 and I read it wrong. I was like, man, that seems like really far up. Okay, that's too fast.
I don't need this anymore. These are gonna kill my game.
That's the problem I was having before, is I would start burning my fuel way too high up and then I would just pick up speed again and it would be completely worthless. Okay, I want to quick save. That way I can at least practice if I crash and burn. Turn on the lights. Look at Jebediah. He is so excited.
Yes. I don't know, it's just something about your voice. Lies. Mining is very safe. Generally, like, it is low cost and safe. You can easily lose your ship while killing pirates. And so mining is fairly safe. And it can become,
I'm gonna use up all my fuel.
if you can, what you can do is you can team up with a buddy and go like 0.7.
I know I need to touch down at like
And
less
you'll
than
still be in
5,
safe
but
space. There'll
I
be
think I've still got
pirates
some
there,
time before I actually
and
splat into the ground.
there'll be NPCs, and you can get better mining there.
Where's my shadow? I was told to watch for my shadow and that'll give me an indication of when I'm about to splat into the surface. And, ooh, I'm going...
I don't know about that.
I don't see it yet.
I tried.
Where's my shadow? I think I burned too much fuel. Nope, there's my shadow.
Well, if you're in a frigate, you might be able to outrun my guns. If you get close enough and run around in a circle.
Oops.
I've played Star Fox
No, 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 no. Oh, close enough. Alright, normally I'd probably reload, but since I'm not gonna be able to get off anyways, I really don't care that I'm sideways. Let's retract the gears. There we go. Welcome to your new home, Jebediah. Bonk. Alright, first things first. Plant flag. Bonk. I don't even think I changed my flag design before I left. Nope. I spent all that time making it, didn't even change it. What's that? There's something over there. I think that's my other flag. Take a surface sample. Yes, I will keep that. EVA report. Yes, I will keep that too. Yay, we're so happy. Come on. Oh, come on, really? You can do this. Oh no, what have you done? Okay. Much better. Transmit that.
By the way, if you ever come across...
Oh good, we didn't land on our antenna. That would have really sucked if that popped off.
If you ever come across
this.
An item that has a little tag in the upper left, it's probably worth something extra.
Cool beans. So even though I transmitted it at a loss, 60 science for one experiment is still really good.
It designates a couple different things. It designates whether it's Tech 2, it designates whether it's Tech 3, it designates whether it's Tech 4. It also does... Oh, there's
Whoops.
Tech 4. Sorry, Tech 2 or 3.
Gonna have to wait to get enough electrical charge to send the rest of that.
Specific item, which are also expensive.
There we go. Okay. I will probably gonna stream tomorrow, but for tonight, this is a good stopping point for me. Because I have stuff I gotta do before bed.
The only making of items.
So thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for all the help, of course. We learned lots of stuff today.
I don't really know.
And I don't really have a consistent streaming schedule, but if you want to know when I'm going to be on, just click the follow button and you should get an email whenever I start streaming. So thank you very much. I will see you guys next time.